Man leaked to Trump moments ago wasn't supposed to get out. The Trump economy is taking root and the media won't show you what is happening. Charles Payne got on Fox Business News and discussed the roaring economic numbers. The corrupt liberal media has refused to report on this good news. Charles Payne, so from housing to wages to corporate profits and investment, there are remarkable things that are happening to this economy and nobody will talk about it. Jobs in all sort of industries has stifled the Obama administration and they are making a resurgence due to the confidence in the Trump economy. American coal mining, American steel and American oil are on the extreme upswing. The increased jobs in these areas is going to increase the number of jobs in the restaurant business and other businesses. The Atlanta Fed reported that the GDP in the second quarter is supposed to be at 4%. This is the first time in many years. None of this is going to be touched on by the liberal media. Breaking after Trump fires Comey, look who is the new director of the FBI. FBI Director James Comey has been fired. Today, President Donald J. Trump informed FBI Director James Comey that he has been terminated and removed from office, the White House statement reads. President Trump acted based on the clear recommendations of both Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein and Attorney General Jeff Sessions. FBI Director James Comey soon will be replaced by the Trump administration. Even better, Representative Trey Gowdy, RSC, is already being touted as Comey's successor. For those unaware of Gowdy's many accomplishments, suffice it to say that the South Carolina conservative has been one of the more vocal critics of the Obama administration for quite some time now. In 2012, Gowdy was selected as the chairman of the House Select Committee tasked with investigating the failure at Benghazi on September 11, 2012. The committee's final report offered a damning indictment of the Obama administration's failure to act in order to save American lives on Benghazi. Even in the face of constant left-wing criticism that Gowdy's findings did not prove anything substantial, the committee's report clearly shows that more could have been done in order to save the lives of Ambassador J. Christopher Stevens, Information Officer Sean Smith, and GRS officers Tyrone Woods and Glenn Dougherty. In 2013, in the face of the Obama administration's wanton lawlessness and disregard for American laws regarding illegal immigration, Rep. Gowdy sponsored the Enforce the Law Act during the 113th Congress. Breaking days after shutting down Tim Allen's pro-Trump TV show, ABC gets bad news. We have all heard about the hit ABC TV show Last Man Standing getting cancelled. It is obviously a weak attempt at trying to keep conservative TV shows off of their network. Now, ABC has other problems they have to deal with. Due to their reckless attempt at playing politics over a TV show, people are protesting. They are not protesting in vagina hats, either, they are threatening ABC in a real way. They are boycotting the entire channel. This could be devastating for the liberal network. The reason for the outrage seems to stem from two things. First, you have the popularity of the show, which has 8.1 million viewers. It is the second most watched comedy on ABC, according to Heat Street. So, why would they cancel it? They would do it because the show is conservative, and Tim Allen, who plays the main character, is right-leaning in real life. This is what we have come to, and it's so sad. People are playing childish games over TV shows because they don't agree with the politics, and Trump is literally Hitler, right? It sure sounds like someone is trying to impose their views with an iron fist, but it isn't President Trump. When all of this information came to light, people were angry. Many families watched the show religiously and found it to be in good taste. Once it was canceled, people began to take to Twitter. Thousands of posts have popped up over the past couple of days. Even Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker got in on the action. He tweeted, "Looks like ABC is playing politics with your show despite decent ratings. Sad." Thousands of others have come out in droves to express their outrage over a TV show being cancelled simply due to its more conservative views. People are not just angry because they liked the show, it is the principle of the matter. It is only getting more intense as time goes on. There have been 4 petitions going around, urging people to bring the show back. We hope that they get enough to show ABC how foolish they are being. Breaking, days after shutting down Tim Allen's pro-Trump TV show, ABC gets bad news. We have all heard about the hit ABC TV show Last Man Standing getting cancelled. It is obviously a weak attempt at trying to keep conservative TV shows off of their network. Now, ABC has other problems they have to deal with. Due to their reckless attempt at playing politics over a TV show, people are protesting. They are not protesting in vagina hats, either, they are threatening ABC in a real way. They are boycotting the entire channel. This could be devastating for the liberal network. The reason for the outrage seems to stem from 2 things. First, you have the popularity of the show, which has 8.1 million viewers. It is the second most watched comedy on ABC, according to Heat Street. So, why would they cancel it? They would do it because the show is conservative, and Tim Allen, who plays the main character, is right-leaning in real life. This is what we have come to, and it's so sad. People are playing childish games over TV shows because they don't agree with the politics, and Trump is literally Hitler, right? It sure sounds like someone is trying to impose their views with an iron fist, but it isn't President Trump. Think about it, somewhere in the guts of ABC's offices there is a room full of grown adults saying I don't agree with the politics of this fictional character, cancel it. It is unreal. No one stood up and said, hey, this is our second most watched comedy, we are going to tank in ratings. No one? We can only assume that after the meeting they went back to their safe spaces and sucked on pacifiers for the remainder of the day. There is nothing inherently wrong with having a show with differing opinions. As a matter of fact, it should be encouraged. It gives the American people varying perspectives and therefore, helps them know all sides of the story. That would be bad though, because then they would be thinking for themselves. Luckily, enough of us are capable of thinking for ourselves, and we are tired of the left bringing their politics into every facet of our lives. They better believe that if they keep this behavior up, the end is near for ABC. Breaking: Fox News fires legendary host. Fox News shocked fans today by firing longtime The 5 co-host Bob Beckel for a remark he made to an employee of color. Bob Beckel was terminated today for making an insensitive remark to an African American employee, a network spokesperson said in a brief statement obtained by CNN. Beckel has not yet commented on this and it is not clear who will be replacing him. Douglas Wigter and Gene Christensen, lawyers handling a growing racial discrimination lawsuit filed by current and former Fox employees, told reporters that Beckel had told a black IT worker that they are representing that he was leaving the office while the employee serviced his computer because the employee is black. After the employee filed a complaint, Wigter and Christensen claimed that Beckel tried to intimidate him to withdraw it. As with our other 22 clients, we intend on holding 21st Century Fox accountable for these actions and will be filing multiple other complaints and other matters next week, Wigter and Christensen said. Beckel had previously left Fox at the end of 2015 as he underwent back surgery. Bill Shine, who was at the time Fox News Executive Vice President of Programming, said that the network was tired of being held hostage to Beckel's personal issues. He took tremendous advantage of our generosity, empathy and goodwill and we simply came to the end of the road with him, Shine said in a statement then. Fox News Executive Chairman Rupert Murdoch shocked many by rehiring Beckel earlier this year, saying he was missed by many fans of the 5. Breaking: Trey Gowdy just received the best news in his career, finally gets huge White House position. Representative Trey Gowdy, RS.C., is stated to be the next chairman of the House Oversight Committee, if he wants the job. The popular South Carolina Republican and former Select Committee on Benghazi chairman has emerged as the frontrunner to replace Oversight and Government Reform Chairman Jason Chaffetz, R. Utah, who made it official Thursday that he would resign from Congress on June 30. Gowdy, a prominent leadership ally, has been racking up endorsements from colleagues on the Oversight Panel and the influential Steering Committee, which will choose the next chairman. The 52-year-old former prosecutor is one of a handful of senior oversight members who has been calling and texting steering members about the gavel. "If Threy runs, he'll get it," one steering committee member told The Hill. But Gowdy's office said the congressman has made no final decision about whether he'll run. Rep. Gowdy is talking to members in the conference about the qualities they believe are most important for the next chairman to possess, said Gowdy spokeswoman Amanda Gonzalez. At least two other oversight members, Reps. Dennis Ross, R. Florida, and Steve Russell, R. Oklahoma, have been reaching out to the 32-member steering panel. The Oversight Committee is stacked with members of the far-right House Freedom Caucus, and several of them said they favored former Freedom Caucus Chairman Jim Jordan, R. Ohio, to be the next chairman. But even Jordan conceded Thursday that it'd be an uphill battle for him to win the gavel given that the steering group is largely comprised of loyalists to Speaker Paul Ryan, R. Wis. Jordan had been one of the Freedom ringleaders who pressured then Speaker John Boehner, R. Ohio, to resign in 2015, making Jordan persona non grata to some GOP colleagues. "I love the work on the committee. I think I would have strong support amongst committee members," Jordan said. "But, I mean, let's be honest. The process for determining the chairman's not the makeup of, it's not a vote of the members on the committee. It's a vote on the steering committee. And that process is not always the one that's most favorable to guys like me who don't always go along with the establishment," Jordan added. The next oversight chairman will have to negotiate a number of political landmines in the coming months given the series of crises the Trump White House is currently facing. There are now congressional, FBI and Justice Department probes into possible collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russian government during the 2016 campaign. And just this week, Chaffetz had formally requested memos from recently ousted FBI Director James Comey after the New York Times reported that Comey had documented in a memo that Trump had urged him to drop his investigation into former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Gowdy is already the top choice of leadership. Representative Jason Smith, RMO, who is a member of leadership gets a vote on the steering panel, told The Hill on Thursday that he's endorsing Gowdy for the job. Representative Mark Walker, RN.C., chairman of the 170-member Republican Study Committee, endorsed Gowdy, though he doesn't serve on the steering panel. "Gowdy is the person I want for the job and the person I think will get the job," Walker told The Hill. Even Ross, who's been talking to steering members about the job, said he would defer to Gowdy if the former Benghazi chairman decided to run. Gowdy made a name for himself as his special committee spent more than 2 years probing the 2012 terrorist attacks on U.S. facilities in Benghazi, Libya, and Hillary Clinton's response to that event as Secretary of State. Gowdy's Benghazi panel created major headaches for Clinton as she ran for president in 2016. "My first wish is to see that it be Threy Gowdy. Threy is a dear friend. I think he'd be exceptional at it. I think he offers great insight. I think he's got great experience," Ross told The Hill. "And if he chooses not to do it then, yes, I would consider offering myself to do that. But we'll